Good morning, everybody. Today's Friday, January 30th, and let's get right into our economic news. We have PPI month over month came in at 0.7%. It was anticipated at 0.2%. And let's see how that's going to impact our broader markets right now. Right now, having a bouncing around, had a nice little sell-off yesterday. Let's start off with our ES. Yesterday, nice little sell-off that we had yesterday. The majority of the sell-off was due to Microsoft. I think Microsoft they overspend on AI, and so I think it's an overall concern on the broader market that everybody's overspending and their capital expenditures are too much for AI, and that's going to impact the bottom line. So I think everybody on all stocks are trying to take into consideration that. Microsoft, I think, had its worst day since 2020. I think I'm not sure what they said, went down 10% or something like that. But I personally think I would not be running for the hills. I think that it's creating some good opportunity here for us to, make a nice little rubber band slingshot to start pushing higher right now. So we did here on the ES here. We lost the 20 yesterday, and then we came down here, and the 50 gave us some nice support down at the 69.11 area, and then we popped back up. We regained the 20-day SMA at 69.6390 yesterday. Pre-market, we're hovering right around it, so we're losing the 20-day SMA right now. Pre-market, so we're going to see what happens and how the market digests that data that just came out. But we're done with the earnings calls for this week right now. It's pretty common after you have the earnings calls for the market to sell off a little bit. You have the anticipation leading up to the earnings calls where the market rallies leading into it, and then you typically have the sell-off after the news comes out. So it's kind of like the old additive where you buy the rumor, sell the news story. So we are getting the sell-off right now. I don't think it's horrible that we are getting the sell-off. Do I think today is a good day to buy? If I had that crystal ball, who knows? But I do think in the long run, when you have these big sell-offs, I do think it creates some decent opportunity here. So today, in order for us to push higher, we're going to have to regain this 20-day SMA first, and then this Friday high from January 23rd at 69.64. So when the market opens here, I would not be thinking long while we are below this 20-day SMA. So that's your first level right there. On the downside here, if we do open up and we're below the 20, I would say that you're probably going to push back down. You may test the January 22nd low again at 69.25. Maybe push back down and try to test the 50-day SMA again at 69.11. If you lose to 69.11, you see how we came down here, just almost touched this regressional trend line, the lower level there. If you lose that lower level there at 68.99.5, I think you're going to come down here to this December 29th weekly low at 66.75 and test that level right there. And then below that, you have the 100-day SMA sitting down there at 68.60.90. So that's on the downside right there. If you do push higher, you regain the 20. And you start pushing up into, I'm going to probably get rid of this level right here. I'm actually going to get rid of that box there. I'm going to get rid of that. So I would say if you do regain this 69.64 level, you're going to push into yesterday's close. You may get some resistance in there, and then you have a monthly high at 69.94. You need to push through that in order to push through higher and get through the previous all-time highs set at 70,014. If you get through that, then you can push through yesterday's highs, sitting up here at 7,029, and then you push through the all-time highs sitting at 7,044 before you can start moving higher and testing the waters up there into the uncharted territories that we have up there. I think I have some levels up here. 7,090 is a good level that I have there, and then above that, you have 71.81 if you do manage to push higher there. Let's get into the NASDAQ. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and smash that thumbs up button, like this video. And down in the description below, you can come hit that link down below to join the Discord community for live trading from 8:30 a.m. and 10 a.m. Central Time. Take advantage of it. You have a few people that pop in and pop out. It is for free for right now, so it's a good time to hop in there, and you never know when you can pick up a nugget here and there. So on the NASDAQ, same thing on the NASDAQ. We came down here yesterday. We dipped below the 50-day SMA that was sitting down at 25,623.60, and then we popped above the 20-day SMA, sitting. I would say yesterday was sitting 25,737.88. That is our line in the sand today. We are above it right now, so I think that as long as we're above that, you could be thinking long there. So maybe pull back longs when the market opens into that 25,740.08. If you long as you hold that, you could think long, pushing into yesterday's close. Sitting at 25,981.28 is a good level right there. And then, you're going to probably have to push through that January 26 high, 25,936.5. And then you're going to have some struggles here. It looks like we had struggles yesterday, right at the close here at this midline regressional trend line that I have here, sitting right at about 26,011.02. So there's some definitely some headwind there that you're going to have to get through. And then if you can get through that October, you get through that first midline regressional trend line there, then I think you can get some tailwinds to push through that 26,123.5. And if you can get through that 26,123.5, I think you could start making your way towards the November's highs at 26,530. And then through that, then you get to all-time highs at 26,670. On the downside, if you lose the 20, we come back down here. The 20-day SMA sitting at 25,742.22. You test the 50-day SMA sitting down at 25,623.36. If you lose that 50-day SMA, I think you're going to come back down and test January 8th low sitting at 25,566.57. And below that, you have a lower end regressional trend line that you're going to that you test here at 25,497.93. And, it should contain some selling down here with the 100-day SMA sitting down here at 25,475.23. So that's my view on the NASDAQ this morning. Let's get into Tesla. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and like this video. Tesla had a lot of action on Tesla here from the sell-off that had happened. Here was the earnings call, wiki here on the earnings call, big wicks there. And then the sell-off yesterday where everything sold off, all because I think the majority of it was due to Microsoft. And then in after hours here, you had a big spike up, and I think it was due to, a tweet that came out that they were talking about merging companies, all of Musk's companies from his SpaceX to his Grok company into Tesla. And I think that spiked the market right there. I actually heard something about that a long time ago. I actually think that's a good idea, because then it would make the shareholders, comfortable that he's not, that he's spending his time collectively, on a, divide and conquer and one size fits all type basis. So right now we've got some areas that are battling right now with Tesla here. You've got some lows from January 8th, 424.37 that it's contending with right now. If we don't hold this 422.12 low, that's just December's low, I think you're going to come back down here and test this January's high at 419.99. We did hold this lower end regressional trend line yesterday, which is pretty promising here. You can see that there's a lot of support that came in down here between 414.5 and 416.56. 414.5 was the previous all-time high that was set in all the way back in November of 2021. So that was a pretty key level. You could see how it just right to the T. We lost it 14.5. So it came down to it pretty close. So it's definitely a level that's you have to pay attention to that level if we do sell out to that level. And if we lose that level, then I think that you're going to get some downside, definitely, I would say to the 395 to 402 area. So it's going to be important that you do hold these areas right now. So I would say not thinking long on Tesla until you can regain this 424 37 level to push higher. We are on the lower end of this regressional trend line here. If I show it to you by panning out here on the 4-hour chart. Let me clean this up here a little bit. This probably looks a little better if I can go something like this. So let's extend this, extend to the right, and we can do this, edit this. It'll clean it up for you a lot better. And we'll go green there. So here's a 4-hour, right? It's a lower end regressional trend line here. So it plots out the higher end and then in the mid range here. So now you can see how it's like rejecting that midline here. So this is the line in the sand right now for Tesla. Today's 427, let's say 427.46. As long as we're below this level, I think you're going to get more downside here. You could get the downside coming into the 414.40 level, and it's going to come right into those levels that we spoke of earlier. If you lose that level, you're probably going to get, you're definitely going to get some downside into that I would say into this 402. You're getting this 402 and probably fill this gap 395. So it's important that we hold these levels right now, but we'll see what happens. We may do some consolidating right now, but big sell-offs yesterday. It's 42 million shares all selling, and it's still selling off right now. So you can see in pre-market. So I would say right now on my bias coming into today, let's get in here and go 15. I would say, we're below all of our SMAs. Here's a 20 up here. Here's the 50 up here. We are, let me see where the other one is. So it's 100. Yeah. So, I mean, the 200 SMA is down here at 376. So right now, my bias on today is any kind of move upward. I'm looking to fade those pops. So pop and fades, I'm looking to sell into any kind of move upward into these levels, into my levels, not just randomly sell. I'm looking for levels to sell. So if the market opens up right now and it opens up right here, I'm not looking to sell right now. I'm going to be patient and wait till it moves up. And maybe if we can get up to this 428, 430 level, I would consider taking a sell right there. But something to consider too, if Tesla takes off and it plows through this level right here, there's not much supporting it here, so it could push all the way through back up to this 432.93 level too. So a lot of plays on there, but right now with the softness in the market, you have to be prepared for more downside today. So I'd be prepared for maybe a little pop and fade, or maybe if there's a big push in the morning on the downside, maybe a little push to the downside to maybe take it back long, right? So there's a whole bunch of things that you can play, how you can play this, but you have to see, what the market gives you and what the price action shows you. So now that being said, let's go into the 5-minute opening range trade. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, like this video also by smashing that thumbs up button. So today is Friday expiration date, so it's January 30th. Those of you that are new to the channel, I do only Friday expirations. So on Monday, I do the Friday expirations, and I have these Friday expirations all the way up until Friday, which is today. And so today's expiration is January 30th. So today, as I get closer to expiration, I have my strike price closer to the actual equity trading price. So right now, Tesla's trading at 422. I'm going to start the morning at a 425 equity at a call price. So right now, it closed at 178. And let's see where the price closed yesterday. I think we were... Yeah, Tesla closed. Yeah, we closed a lot lower. So this call price is going to be higher. This call price will probably be closer in the $3 range, and that'll be pretty good. And then I've got a 420 put price. So this 420 put price, I may adjust this to a 425 when the market opens. So it closed, the premium for the put closed at 675. I anticipate this premium price is going to be a lot lower because right now the price of the stock is higher than this put price. So if the market were to close right now, this premium price would be zero because the put would be above the market, so it would be worthless, right? So on the calls, you want the market to go up. You want the call price, you want the equity price to be worth more than the actual call price in order for this premium price to be worth something, right? So if I have a 425 call and this is trading at right now it's trading at 423. This premium price will be worthless, right? Because I need this to be worth more money, right? So if I'm trading it, let's say this is a 420 call and it's trading at 423, then this premium price would have value. How much value, I don't know. We'll have to see when the market opens. But that's what I'm going to start with today. The market, I'll probably be changing my strike prices once the market opens and I see where the premium prices open. I like to trade a premium price that is at least $3, because if it's below $3, as I'll show you here, it trades in pennies, right? So right here from $2.98 to $2.99, then it goes from $3 to $3.05. And why is that significant? Well, because if you buy a one lot at $3 and sell it at $3.05, you make $5. If I buy a one lot at $2.98 and sell it at $2.99, I make $1, right? So it moves in increments of a penny below $3, and it moves in increments of 5 cents above $3. So you get a bigger bang for your buck when you're trading at a premium that's above $3, and that's pretty much my strategy. So anyways, if you want to have more on that, you will be able to view this screen that we're looking at right now by joining the Discord community, and the Discord in the description below. Click on the link for Discord, and then you can come and you can be in the live trading room from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Time. And that's Monday through Friday, and currently it's for free, so come and take advantage of that. And then, again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and then hit that thumbs up button and like this video. If I don't see you in there, I will be making a video on Sunday for the Market Ahead review. And if I don't see you there, I will see everybody on Monday. Have a great day, have a nice weekend, and I will talk to you soon. And be smart on Friday trading, lower your lot size, and be done.